Hey guys, how's it going? Tez back again with episode number 2 of Packman. Now, first things first, I want to say thank you to those of you guys that came across from random FIFA videos from the first episode of this that went up on Sunday evening. It's actually going up on Monday afternoon on my own channel, so those of you that are going to see that, I'm actually recording this about an hour before that goes out on Monday afternoon, so thank you in advance for the response on that. The opening response to the first 2 videos of FIFA 14 on my channel on Sunday were absolutely superb, so I can't thank you enough for that. And as you can see from the first episode of Pac-Man, we've actually put the players that we got into squads, and we've managed to get a 98 chemistry from one team with 10 English players. Unfortunately, we don't have an English holding mid, so we do have the German slotted in there, but that is a decent side to go into our first online game of the year with, and hopefully we were going to come up against a team of similar ratings. I mean, it was a couple of days after the early release came out, so I was a bit wary as to what sort of team I'd be coming up against in Division 1. But it's a really, really nice side actually to go into the first game with. Western on the left mid. It's actually, according to the trade pile at the minute, worth around about 5,000 to 6,000 coins. So he's definitely a big player for us. We come in against a starter pack team. A couple of nice gold players in there, rather. Morgan Schneidlin, the holding mid, is a very, very good player. I'm not too sure who the striker is, actually, to be completely honest. But we pick up a free kick here in the 13th minute. And it's a little bit too close to goal to take on with a free kick specialist, etc., because we don't have one in this particular side. But we try something from the training ground, and it works absolutely perfectly. We square the ball to Waite, rifles it into that top right-hand corner, and that gives us an early 1-0 lead. And we're actually quite dominant in this one, although he is going to bring it back to 1-1 here. This time it's Immobile, that's who the gold striker is from Livorno, and as you can see, the first half was very, very much dead. But nonetheless, we're actually going to try and push on in the second half, try and get ourselves 3 points if we can. That is a wonderful through ball to Waite, and he's actually going to settle himself, cut inside, just get himself on his favoured right foot, and that is a tidy finish to give us a 2-1 lead. Now, I have to be honest, even with a full chem, or pretty much full chem bronze side, the players just feel horrible on this game. Bronzes are just absolutely woeful. Even when you've got high chemistry, they just don't feel like footballers whatsoever. But it's something going to have to maybe take into account when we push further forward in this series, as we use the same training ground technique to give Waite his hat-trick and to give us a 3-1 lead, and that is how this game is going to finish. So we take a win from our first online game, 3 points in Division 10, which sets us off absolutely perfectly in this series. I couldn't ask for more. I wanted to win in the first game, and that is exactly what we've got. So it's time to try and do some of the manager tasks to get ourselves an extra gold pack, because if we're going to be moving away from bronze players earlier than before, then we're going to need some coins, because I don't want to rush straight to gold. I'd like to go through silver first. So we'll use the bronze players for a little bit, but if they become just unplayable, because it is close to unplayable playing with these bronze players, even with full chemistry, it's so horrible to play with. So maybe we'll go through silver first, but we're going to need some coins in the bank to be able to afford the silver packs, which of course start at 2,500 coins. So we're doing the manager tasks, bring in a new badge there. It's a Nuremberg badge, but FCN is the initials on the badge, so I decided to go for that because it's like F Chesnoid, or well, F Chesnoid is kind of quite offensive actually now that I think of it, but it's Football Club Chesnoid, we'll go with that one. But the next game was to play in a cup game, and that of course has to be played as a single player game. If you weren't aware, last year the online cup game didn't count, so I went for a single player this year just to make sure that it counted, and I'm not going to see goals from that because no, you don't really want to see offline game modes in Ultimate Team. So we won that one convincingly 4-0, and then it's time to challenge the team of the week for the other match facts the other manager tasks kind of criteria, and we actually come out of that one with a 2-0 win and get a nice tidy coin haul from it as well. Pretty much 800 coins, as you can see, pretty dominant again. It would have been boring to watch. So we come back to see that we've just got one manager task left, and it's actually the one that says you need to apply a chemistry style to a player. Now at present they're very, very expensive, so I might have to wait a bit until we've got a little bit more money before buying one of those chemistry styles. But that is going to wrap this episode 2 up, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Please do feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. Of course, as you can see, there is a link on screen over the Pac-Man to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Of course, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Chesnoid Gaming, and there will be a link over the pink ghost to the previous video from this series. So thank you very much for watching, guys. There will be, of course, another Tottenham career mode video coming out later on this evening. I think I'm going to upload the pack only videos at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the Tottenham career mode around about 7 o'clock in the evening. So keep an eye on your sub boxes for that as well, and I will see you next time.